What if I told you that one of the most celebrated art museums in the US isn't in New York, Chicago, or Los Angeles, but in a small town in Wisconsin? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Sheboygan's John Michael Kohler Art Center, JMKAC, cracked the top 10 on ARTnews list of the best museums in the country, landing at number 6. And honestly, I think this ranking says more about the state of contemporary art than it does about the museum itself. Let me explain why this feels like a seismic shift in how we value creativity. You know what's wild? They're ranked just below the Getty and Whitney, but they're free to visit. Free. In an era where museums are charging exorbitant prices to see iconic collections, JMKAC is basically saying, art shouldn't be a luxury. And here's the kicker, they're not just free, they're world-class. Think about that. How many places can you say that about? It's like the Louvre, but with better bathrooms. Wait, actually, their bathrooms are art. I'm not joking. The washrooms are so iconic that they've been recognized by the American Alliance of Museums as some of the coolest in the country. You can't make this up. These aren't just restrooms, they're installations. I mean, what does that even say about our priorities? We're celebrating art in a place where people might otherwise just stop to pee. It's genius, honestly. But let's dig deeper. What's really driving this recognition? It's not just the free admission or the quirky bathrooms. It's their relentless focus on self-taught artists, people who don't fit into the traditional art world's mold. They've got this art preserve, which is a 56,000 square foot space dedicated to preserving entire bodies of work from artists like Eugene von Berenchenheim, who made crowns out of chicken bones. That's not just weird, it's revolutionary. In a system that often elevates Ivy League-educated elites, JMKAC is saying, no, the real innovators are the ones who create outside the box. And honestly, that's why they're getting attention. It's a rebellion against gatekeeping. Then there's the Arts/Industry program, which turns industrial facilities into creative labs. For 50 years, artists have been using Kohler Co's materials and spaces to build things that defy categorization. Think about that, a 50-year-old program that's still thriving. How many initiatives can say that? It's not just about the art, it's about the process. They're giving artists the tools to experiment without limits. And if you take a step back, this feels like a microcosm of what's happening in the broader art world. More people are questioning who gets to be a real artist and where creativity should be nurtured. JMKAC isn't just a museum, it's a case study in how to democratize art. But here's what really makes me think, this isn't just about Sheboygan. It's about the future of cultural institutions. When a small-town museum with no pretensions can outshine giants like the Whitney, what does that mean for the rest of us? It suggests that authenticity and accessibility might be more valuable than prestige. And if you're wondering why this matters, ask yourself, how many other hidden gems are out there, waiting to be discovered because we're too busy looking at the same old names? The next time you see a museum ranked in the top 10, don't just think about the art. Think about what it means for the people who built it, and what it says about the future of creativity.